about to embark on the second part of our stream for the day, and I honestly don't know
What are you
how long
doing?
this. Dante's still with us, but I don't know how long this stream's going to be going for, but I will try to put in a good one as we search for the Valley of Iron. I'm gonna have to fix the punctuation of that title, but whatever. It's all good. Right? Because usually I always kind of make sure every first letter in every word is capitalized, but right, we're gonna look for this place in a brief. Dante's gonna be getting off according to what he was saying in the previous stream. I don't know if that's still a thing. I don't know whether he's gonna
It
decide to
is.
stay with us, but he's got work, right? So don't blame Dante for running off on us, folks. Right?
I'm
Right?
also
Like
sick.
he's got the misses and the youngins to worry about and all that great stuff. So he's gotta eventually go get that beauty sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you bet your ass.
Plus, I'm also kind of sick, so.
Yeah, you haven't been doing too well with all that. So yeah,
Yeah.
that is quite the shame actually. But I will be continuing this search for the Valley of Iron. Because I'm fervently in the belief that it exists. I know I've seen it. I know I've fucking seen it. And, well, we've gone with your idea, and we've gone with Inquisitor's idea. And, well, frankly, at this point, I think I'm going to stick with my gut and go with my idea next.
We still gotta go to the tree.
Huh?
That tree village.
I'm here. I've been here the whole
Mm.
time. Like, I literally grabbed my dogs, grabbed my horse, and went over here. I don't know if my mic was muted when I was saying all this, but... huh?
Mm.
I,
Probably was.
but, yeah, that's what I did. That was, towards the tail end of the, last stream.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, we're gonna go head her out and find out what the fuck's happening. I'm just making up the second round of coffee here. Alright.
I'll be up and all.
Yeah. I'll
Come
talk to
on.
you later, man.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't... Are you sleeping in the middle of the street again?
Yes.
Dude, can you stop doing that? You're starting to drive poor Inquisitor nuts, man.
It's like, I made you this bed, but you can't sleep in it.
Well, no, it's more of kind of he keeps making jokes about public intoxication and shit. I thought it was funny. Yeah.
Well, the amount of medicine I'm taking right now, it's quite common to fall asleep on the floor.
Yeah, but literally right in the middle of the street. Like, honestly, you've fallen asleep so many times in the middle of the street at this point that you do know if this was Ark, I would have dragged you somewhere by now, right? For fun.
Well, at least Ark, you can actually lay down on your bed.
Yeah, that was actually another good thing, too, was that you were able to do that.
No, you just lay on your bed and then log out. On here, you just wherever you fall
Yeah,
is where you log out.
you just drop wherever. I suppose I could just make people's avatars disappear off the server, but
That'd be janky, 'cause you might lose shit.
well, yeah, it might be janky. I don't entirely know how that Well, no, it's just you log off and your avatar disappears. Then you log back in, and your avatar comes back. Like,
So it doesn't.
oh my god, Mr. Pessimist over here. I don't know. It was a thought and an idea. It would kind of
So
quell all overall bullshit.
it's a
Doesn't?
good idea. I'm getting back on so I can go lay in my bed.
I know. I see you. It's more for his peace of mind than mine. I don't give fucks.
Yeah, well, I fell asleep like right next to the teleporter.
Though I will say, right, like it is a builder server, right, and there is a kind of an RP that you guys are throwing together, so maybe you should kind of fit into the role. I'm just saying, like, I'm not much of an RPer and all that shit. I'm more of a DM instead of a player, but yeah, like, shouldn't you be kind of trying to fit your role there? Like, not really setting much of an example there, unless you're trying to go for the whole, like, drunken assassin style.
That is a thing.
Is it?
Hey, you try to be an assassin and being drunk. You wake up on a damn building on the top of the building, looking down 100 feet, 100 stories. Girl.
I don't know, the only thing I could think of in terms of drunken assassins is, like, maybe, like, Zotashi or something like that, you know, because he was all about that sake, right? So he
I
drank.
thought, wasn't he a samurai?
No, actually, Zotashi is an assassin. A lot of people don't know that. Fun fact
I
for
thought
you
he was the
kids.
drunken samurai.
No, Zotashi's, um, like, in most cases, he was the blind swordsman, but if you actually follow his whole, like, you know, story arc and all that stuff, one, I don't think he was actually, air quotes, blind, right? And, two, and this is the other thing, he just acted like he was blind or some shit. And this is the
Mm.
other thing, is that, a lot of his, combat, all his stuff that was going on, that wasn't versus other samurai or anything like that. No, that was versus, organized crime and stuff. You know, like the mob and all that shit. Like, that was basically what, like, he was dealing with. He was dealing with, you know, lecherous brothel owners and stuff like that, you know, gambling den freaking lords and freaking all sorts of nasty, nefarious people. And yeah, he would, you know, smite people for the good of, or smite motherfuckers for the good of the people, right? So, yeah, like that was his basic dish. I'm just kind of giving an abridged version of it, but yeah, as far as I know, he wasn't actually samurai.
Mm.
Like, also, and this is the other thing, in a formal term, samurai actually indicates that they serve a lord. They're, for all intent, the
Fidel
Japanese.
Lord.
They serve. They're basically the Japanese equivalent, almost to a knight, right?
Yeah, they're the Shirogane. They're the Shirogami, and they serve the Fidel Lords.
Feudal.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Fidel, yeah, feudal. Yeah, that's just how I say it.
Yeah,
Fidel,
yeah,
feudal.
no, I got you, I got you. I'm just
Yeah,
saying feudal. Anyway, the way you were saying it sounded like Fidel, and I was like, the fuck? The fuck is
yeah,
Fidel? Anyway,
that's just how I say it.
but it's good, it's good. But no, he, the samurai were guys that actually served lords, where
The
Ronin,
samurai were actually the
Ronin
police.
were technically disgraced and or masterless samurai.
Yeah, they're rogue samurais. The Ronin are the samurais that killed their master. They have no master, so they roam in exile. You know, those are the Ronin. Like I said, the samurai are really the Shirigami. They're really the police of the Japan town. They used to be the police of the
I was
Japan
just
town.
talking about terms that I know of. I don't necessarily know what the actual whole history is with them.
I know a
Right,
lot of
but
history
Ronin
because
were supposedly masterless
I love
samurai.
samurai. I
Or,
love samurai
yeah.
shit. I got
Yeah.
3 samurai swords in real life, and I know how to
Hmm.
use them. So,
Samurai swords, huh?
well, I have like two just regular katanas. They're not like any special katanas. And then I have uh
I've always wanted that one of those, they were, it was like the last version of the katana that they ever made or whatever, but it's supposed to be like also the most solid or whatever. Like you could use it, like it was long enough that you could even use it in cavalry or whatever, but you could still use
oh,
it
I
on
think I know
foot
what
and
you're
shit.
talking about.
I don't
They
remember
have
the
it
name
in
of it.
museums. They have they like the great katana. It's like real long. It's made. It's
Uh,
like
Asamune or whatever it is.
I think so.
Yeah, I thought that that thing was always like just a display piece though,
It is. It's in
right?
museums
Like
right now. It was only able to be wielded by like high-ranking officers, and
for
it's not
for
even that.
guys that were crazy enough, like you fucking fell off balance with something that big,
Mhm.
you're gonna
the
fuck
weight
somebody
of it,
up. Oh
the
yeah, the
weight of that
weight of it.
thing was too heavy for a normal person to handle.
Well, not just that, right? You'd have to literally, well, just speaking from a martial weapons standpoint, it's not so much that the weight would be too much to handle. If you've built the device and you know exactly where its balance point is, then yeah, it's gonna be like difficult to swing it. But first of all, you have to go with the overall physics of weight plus kinetic force. Um,
And your
and
form, the way
and
you hold it.
and yeah, again, form. So as long as you have all that in play properly,
Mhm.
honestly, I think the only person that would be able to wield it would be the guy that made it, right? Not so much some samurai that he makes it for, but actually the guy that makes it, because he will know exactly how to use it,
Mhm.
right? Where, some samurai's gonna pick it up and be all like, "Oh, I'm so badass! Oh, look at me!" Just like ends up like
Swinging it,
cleaving like a whole bunch of
swinging
people accidentally,
it.
right?
Mhm.
Where that guy's like, "No, if you actually hold it right here, right?" And of course, he gets slapped in the fucking head for being insolent. When all he's trying to tell the samurai is, "Yeah, if you hold it at this specific point, you got perfect balance with it. You can just kind of whip it around like it's a toy."
Mhm.
Right? But and that is actually a case with a lot of bigger, more cumbersome weapons. There's a specific way that they're supposed to be wielded. And if you don't wield them in that specific way, they will feel very janky to you.
Mhm.
Right? That's just how it is. Like there's a specific way to stand with it, specific way to hold things. Right? This is pretty much the same across the board with almost I think any martial weapon.
Mhm.
Right?
Anywho, I need to hop off.
Oh, I know.
So I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll let you know in the morning if I end up going to work or not, cause this cough here. I
Well,
almost felt like I couldn't breathe today.
well, dude, if you need to like freaking, maybe you should just, like, take a day off entirely. Like, just freaking go and, like, slumber and regenerate.
Maybe.
Honestly, like, freaking, I should be doing that myself, but I'm pretty invested on trying to find this freaking Valley of Iron, so I want to put in at least another couple hours at the least taking a look for it. Alright?
Anywho, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, you do that. I'll talk
Later.
to you. Peace. Alright, just you and me, Twitch. Now, I'm not no, like, frickin', like, straight up septa for, like, you know, topographer or what, or topographer? I think that's the word I'm looking for. I might have just, like, pulled that word out of my ass, I think. Geographer? Geographer? Cartographer? Wow, my brain just fucking went out the window right there. 404 file not found. Blue screen. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was right. I was right. That was the right word. I was... No, I said topographer, and that was the one that was the weird word. I was like, the fuck is that? No, cartographer. That's the word I'm looking for. But, I'm no cartographer, but, I would have to say, if memory serves, the least amount of area that I've actually truly properly explored is still on the northeast and southwestern island. Right? Like, I just don't know a lot about either of them. So it's entirely possible that there's iron somewhere. And I'm just... I got a hunch. Right? Like, Inquisitor keeps saying this way, and Dante keeps saying that way, and I'm not sure which way, but something in the back of my mind, I could be wrong, but something in the back of my mind says the Northeast Island. So we're gonna go there. Maybe Dragon's just having one of his crazy stoner moments. This is entirely possible, and I would not rule it out for even a second. But it's just a feeling I got. Right? Like, I don't really know how much more to explain it than that. And just me pointing this out there, the reason why I'm skeptical about it is because I have actually taken a look at the resource map for concentrations of iron as far as the wiki goes, right, to see if I could kind of, like, you know, figure it out easily through that of, you know, places I've tread and just kind of cross-reference places I've tread with, you know, predominant iron spawns, and then bang, there I'd find it. And I don't recall seeing a large amount of iron in the northeast, so I'm kind of towards the side of skeptical on this. I may just be having a stoner tangent. And I am definitely gonna have to look into getting myself some sort of food or whatever sooner rather than later. Because I have not eaten anything since fucking breakfast. And, well, yeah, that was 2 bagels and cream cheese. I think I need a little bit more than that to ascertain the amount of minimum calories that an individual requires in a day to actually properly survive without going into starvation mode. So, health bullshit aside, definitely will be looking into getting some foods, even if it is just a bunch of snacks. Well, I could probably do like soup and crackers or something like that. That's an idea. Soup and crackers sounds nice. In terms of other places that this stuff could possibly be, I'm thinking mayhaps, possibly, like up in these mountains somewhere around here. Because I remember one of the things that yeah, I think I might actually be onto something there, because me and Dante were traveling through these mountains and stuff. And yeah, I think that was around the time I ended up seeing that mass amount of iron, and I was like, oh look, a mass amount of iron. Oh, we should come back here, blah blah blah. So, maybe. Just maybe. Like, I'm not 100%, but got a pretty good feeling about the Northwood, but I'm still wanting to check the Northeast island, because as far as I can speculate, well, no, I don't think it's the Southeast island. Like, that doesn't click with me as a place that I may have roamed once upon a time. And also, me just pointing this out, there is a dramatically large amount of little valleys and stuff in this section of the map, both on top of the mountains and around, so it's not outside the realm of belief that we may encounter such an animal. Question is which way to go first, because both kind of lead in opposite directions. Not to mention, we could also check down and around this area, because I'm damn sure there's iron like deposits all over. I don't think it's actually down in amongst here though. Right, like it doesn't click on. Like, I remember going around. Yeah, we went around the corner of a rock face. And it was just this kind of enclosed valley area. Just fucking iron. There's iron in them there hills. No, seriously though, that like I remember vividly. Like, you know how like you see something and you just don't forget what that something is? You're like, yes, this is what this is. And for the life of me, I just can't fucking remember. And the harder I think about it, the more it escapes me, and I start freaking coming up with all these weird ass, like, "Ooh, well, maybe it's over here, or, oh, it's over there, or, you know what, I think." Man, just pissing me off. Why did I not mark that fucking iron spot? Just goes to show you. You can be playing a game for a really fucking long time. You can be the tip top, cock of the fucking walk, unstoppable fucking killing machine. You can killed every single boss, climbed every single fucking mountain, found every single plant, and done every single freaking thing. Where you're talking about reminiscent stories that people are like, oh wow, you played back then? You're like, yeah. All those crazy shit. And still, at the end of the day, after all that stupid, you still fuck up. Fuck it to be a gamer, right? Like, it's hilarious how much that actually goes down. Where you'll see gamers where they are the best around, right? Like, that sort of shit. Yet, if you actually, like, were to attach, like, for instance, like a metaphorical GoPro, i.e. Twitch streaming, to, you know, just kind of their overall footage, you actually find out that those hardcore gamers are just kind of people like everyone else, and yeah, they do a lot of great stuff, but that just happens to be in the moment when everyone was looking. Then there's other times when no one's looking and they did something ridiculously fucking dumb or stupid, and they're like, oh my god, I'm glad no one saw that. Like, I've done some crazy ass shit in freaking shooters and like PvP and all that other crap, right? And people go, oh wow, how'd you do that? Honestly, I don't fucking know. I just get into the button presses, and sometimes I even surprise myself at some of the shit I pull off. Right? But, yeah, when people are seeing me for doing all that shit, usually that's the moment that they saw me do something really cool. Well, you the audience, and as of late anyway, and, you know, my personal friends and community actually really know that deep down, Dragon's a stoner and fucks up kind of a fair bit, right? But, you know, he's just a no-lifing gamer that rapidly adapts to multiple situations and has experience for a lot of nonsense, and so therefore he's conglomerated that into some sort of super gamer nonsense, which honestly I still don't know how I pull it off sometimes. Like, I'm not the best shot, right? I'm probably not the most quickest of players as far as as far as shit goes, like, I'm pretty slow and sluggish in my movements. I'll be the first to say that. Trust me, I know exactly what I look like. I'm a fucking stoner. But also, I'm a stoner that's played a lot of video games, and, well, if I need to throw down in any said video game, pretty freaking well equipped to do so. Right? In both freaking literal equipment and actual just, knowledge. I'm a sponge for gamer knowledge. So yeah, like, ain't much more than that. I said before and I'll say it again. Some of the greatest gamers you see in the world. Just dudes like you and I. That's literally it. We were all a noob once. We all fucked up. We all frickin' read the same books and did all the same stuff. Just some of us spend a little bit more time on the game than other people do, and that's where you start seeing the differences. How much time is one willing to allocate to such an endeavor? Most people just kind of view things as gaming, right? Other people, like myself, adopt it as a passion. Other people full on freaking turn it into a freaking profession and monetize the living fucking hell out of it. I just want to freaking play games and entertain people. Like, not much more than that. If I make some coin along the way, freaking in the future, so be it. But honestly, I got into this because this is what I want to do, because this is kind of what I love. Alright. Nothing more than that. I didn't get into this because I'm super fucking skilled. That just kind of scared the hell out of me. Thank you for the follower. Thank you very much, Deep Sea Fishy. Yes. But, no, it's just kind of a side, it's just kind of a side effect that I'm good at video games, right? I've always wanted to get into video games even before anyone actually started kind of pointing out, dude, you're kind of good at this. It was just like, am I? I thought I sucked. Right, like I'd see like Neebs Gaming and all sorts of other guys on YouTube, right, doing all sorts of like, just streaming and video editing and all sorts of video game stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, I want to do that. Right, and so I got into it. Right, not so much because I was really fucking good, right, but more because it's just something I wanted to do. Straight up. Nothing more, nothing less. The hell? It's gonna bite my eye. I scratch it or something. It's not very fucking good, is it? Ow. That stings like a bitch. don't know what the hell I just did there, but like, ow. I'm not bleeding or anything, but it definitely kind of stings or something. Like, I freaking like hit a zit or something, or a skin tag. Like, what happened there? I'm fucking just dying. I'm kidding, of course, but it does actually kind of sting. Just like randomly like scar my face. Thank you very much, Sam. Sam J, man. I want that. Like I'm trying to pronounce that. Tongue's just not working. Weed is good. Not necessarily. It's not necessarily good. Like smoking is actually kind of, you know, not a necessarily healthy thing, but yeah, fits the bill for what I need right now. What I need is stonerness and a removal back pain, but that's a different story. Lighter, thank you. Alright. Let's see here. Grab some cashews or something. There we go. What's the situation with the coffee? I do believe it's done by now, yes. Oh, good. Coffee for all. Alright. Let's do this. Take the beach to the northeast island. Check the area entirely. Got the hunting dogs with us, so we should be fine. Case in point. Let's go. He's a good boy. Gotta love the named dogs of SEPTA. Another benefit that's out here. Never seen a named dog in the Exile lands. In fact, I haven't even seen a single dog, feral dog, in the Exiled lands ever. Hyenas, wolves, no feral dogs though. See, I'm not even worried about crocodiles and stuff because my dogs will literally one-shot anything that comes at me. Good dogs, huh? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, hello, little one. I always like come to the Northeast Island because there's so many babies that are around. Like, it seems like the one place on the map where there's always... Guys, can I move, please? Get off me. Jesus, you're aggressive. But anyway, Northeast Island always seems to have a lot of babies. Like, more than the rest of the map, it seems. Yeah, right. We need to get you some dog treats, buddy. Alright, there's Komodo Valley. Not the Valley of Iron, though. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe it is actually more in the forest. Gotta love them sabers. Aw. Hi. My dogs need food. Seriously, only feral flesh? Fuck off. It's annoying. Bring it on, bitch. Poor spear. It's funny how exquisite meat is kind of the higher end over the whole raw pork. Usually raw pork is kind of, in most cases, the higher end over exquisite meat. Okay. Now the dogs should be well fed enough for the trip. They were running out rapidly of their dog treats. In fact, I think Oscar was just completely out. I know Brutus had only like 3. Wow, really? Bro. Fetch. Oh. Lost one there. Come on, Dio. Teleport up here. Quit being lazy. There he is. You see a literal Cujo dog come running up to you, maybe you should just run. Bye. For anybody wondering where he came from, right here. Just wasn't kind of jumping out of the ground. I don't know why. It's a glitch that keeps happening. Oh, I'm sorry, Brutus. I did not see you inside his body. He's Big Bear! Big Bear, he's mighty rough. I don't actually know that song for shit. Oh, come on. Why? Wow, Conan. I'm not even gonna have to try and process what just happened right there. Okay, yeah, I wasn't over here, definitely. Monkey Man. I actually honestly think they're I'm still in the opinion that those things are ogres. Taking these fuckers on a grand merry chase, huh? And that's why I love my warhorse. You almost swear he's a swift horse, huh? But no, this is a sturdy horse. And no, still, to this day, I do not understand exactly what entirely caused Dio to have so much stamina. Like, I still don't know, and we haven't been able to recreate it. Like, I just don't know. Like, I have an idea, and I think I have an idea of what may have triggered the whole thing, but it doesn't seem to be happening anymore, so I'm almost wondering if it was a glitch and it's been fixed with one of the last patches or something. Like, Dio himself is not fixed, so I don't know what to think. Yep. Alright, so, I think it's safe to say that oh, excuse me. The northeast island is definitely a bust. Back off. So, Exodus. There. Horse boat is go. Begin beachhead maneuver now. Whack! Peace. do it up in Acadia. Yeah. This is a nice amount of iron, but still not Iron Valley. But I think we might be onto something. Because I do actually remember seeing a lot of iron around the Wolf Brothers. Or Wolfmen. Some. By George, I may be onto something. Maybe it was nearby the wolf, well, or one of them. No, wolf bolt? Or wolfmen? Meet wolfhounds. Get wrecked. Who's a good dog? Come on. Tell you this, when I do find it, keyword when, because I do know it exists, because I've seen it, right? When I find it, it's gonna be so fucking good. Like, I'm gonna set up a nice portal, right? Farm the flying fuck out of it. Yeah, like, this actually kind of feels like where it would be, because there's a lot less trees around. So if it were to be in this region, it'd probably be on top of a mountain. And it does kind of fit the bill. Like, there is a lot of sections where you just kind of pop around the corner and it's a shit ton of rocks. Alright, so where's the corner with the shit ton of iron around the corner? Dragon would like to know. Because I'm definitely feeling like I'm onto something. And if at the very least not here, it might could be on one of the other plateaus. Because this definitely looks like the same sort of terrain. Biggie, biggie. I'd go kill those Stygians normally and frickin' go and grab that named, the named dog, the playful puppy that's roaming around their camp right now, but I kinda really want to just find this iron. Like, another benefit is also I'll be able to look over the edge and, you know, mayhaps find the iron that I'm looking for in a crevice. There's a lot of iron up here, though, nonetheless. Right? Like, if I can find something that even close fits to the bill, right, where there's a little bit of rock around, but a metric fuck ton of iron, then I'll go with it. Honestly, I'd rather find the metric fuck ton of iron, you know? There's some right there, but it's still not what I saw. It's gonna bug the fuck out of me until I do find it. Kinda like how I can't freaking get archery specialist 4. To light things on fire. Very dangerous fighting you up here, huh? Jesus. Fight the thing that can literally knock you fucking flying off a freaking mountain. Oh. Like, this might be a multi-part series, the grand search for the frickin', like, you know, like, pile of iron. Because if I do find it, like, I'll be sincerely surprised, right? Because, like, I mean, quickly, that is. Right? Like, I will find it eventually, because I'm just going to keep looking. And eventually I will wander through the same area and end up stumble fucking across it again. Alright, but I can see this being a long, like, kind of like side, just like side series, is just like Dragon's Search for the Mythical Valley of Iron. This is actually a fair amount right here. Like, that's a very large amount right there. I don't think this was it, was it? I don't remember seeing this much stone, but it really does fit the bill. Or very close to it. You know what? I'm gonna mark this spot on the map just in case. Right? Just in case, has all, be all, end all, we don't find any other large area for any, you know, set close amount of time, I would say, that would be functional, that is, right, that we find this valley of iron, we will have it, or we'll have something close to it on the side right here. Like, I don't want to settle for it, because I'm not really much for settling with second best sort of shit, but I will actually keep it in my, you know, just, we're gonna hang on to this knowledge, alright? You know, we're not gonna make the same mistake we made last time and not mark shit. Alright? Because that's what led to this whole search for this freaking Valley of Iron in the first place. There's actually a fair amount of iron around this place, too. Like, I'm not saying that this is the physical Valley of Iron, because it doesn't look like it, but this does kind of fit the bill. Let me try something here real quick. Alright, like, I'm going with basically, visual images, I guess, inside my head. You know, shit that, like, I've been, you know how you're like, you know the way to a house, but you don't know the name of the street? No, it doesn't feel the same, but it does have a rock face nearby. Like, it's very... It smacks of close. Like, I almost feel like, just looking at how this is set up, I almost wonder if there's something similar nearby. And there does seem to be a lot of iron on this mountain near at the end. Like, just in the immediate area. Even if we didn't find the valley of iron, we might have found the mountain of iron. End up finding a place with more iron in like 2 days. I don't see anything down there. Which kind of picks at the whole idea that maybe that was like, I'm feeling that this is in the area that I should be looking. And even Dante was saying that the northern forest was probably it. I don't know. We'll continue the search, right, in the general area, but I'm thinking that that might have been it. Like, I'd have to go over the footage, right, to be 100%, right, which I will be. I'm gonna go kicking around, because I think it was the day that I ended up picking Dante up or something like that. I can't quite remember. Just very annoying too, because like, I want more than forever to believe that that place is it, but something kind of tells me that it's not. Fucking monster. Attack formation! Attack formation! Dark wolf sighted! Dark wolf sighted! Fire when ready! Firing when ready! Packet the explosive arrows! Packet the explosive arrow! Pulling the pin! Pulling the pin! Lobbeth the holy hand grenade! I brought something nasty for you, asshole. Yeah, you don't do too well when I brought something to the field that was made to kill you. I fucking specifically designed these things just for you. Fucking monster. Fall. Preferably do not respawn. Ever again. Monster. Fucking goddamn dark fuck. I think this is just a place that he spawns at, though, because I do remember seeing him here before. So I think he just spawns here. There's a fair amount of iron down there. Not a large amount like what we saw up here, but... I'd love to find a puppy spawn. No. Just saying. It's kind of nice. This is the northern section of Hunter's Highway. But we aren't here to marvel at it. We're here to find iron. Guys done growling yet? Damn dogs. Damn bear's not dog food, it's worm food. Quit growling. Holy shit, you killed 2 bears, 1 for each of you, huh? Fetch. Like, the only other places that I can think of would probably be somewhere in amongst this area, or these areas I should say. Just because I don't hang around these areas as far as walking around. Because of those things, right? Bears and big ass ogres and lynxes and the occasional wolf does not make one want to hang around the Northwood. Right? You know, even if you are immune to Sunder and all that other shit, it's still like a lot of high damage creatures that you just overall just don't really feel like dealing with, right? Like, you don't have to live there. Why would you want to live in a place that's just naturally built with shit that's gonna constantly try and kill you? Right? Like, unless you're trying to live in a PvP sense where you don't, you know, you want to live in a place where it's kind of hard to get to you. Otherwise, like, other than that, you know, I just don't see a point. Like, if you're PvP, then hell yeah, I live here up in the Northwood. You fucking not want to be freaking walking in, or even worse, I'd probably live up where the sand beasts are. Alright? Freaking, I'd have sand beast guard dogs. I wouldn't even need to train them. They're already, like, specifically just breed and freaking live and do nothing but want to freaking eat at random adventurers I'll run through. Sounds like a plan to me. Dog! Honestly, we might just go with that iron and call it a day, because we did find that spot. Kinda happy with it. Oh wow, that's cute. Little wolf brother den down at the bottom. What do you want? Go away. You're a piggy. Now you're dead. And you're dead. Bears. Okay, so this is back to the wolves. What we're gonna do, hop down here. We're just gonna saunter in along the edge here. See if we can't find it somewhere here in the Northwood. Giant spider. I didn't know we were that close to the door. Oh yeah, we're close. Dark Wolf! Hi, asshole! Fucking die! Nobody wants you here. No one likes you, Dark Wolf. Get off my fucking map. Get out of my redwoods. And stay the fuck out. Fucking corrupted demon spawn motherfucker. God, I could never ever kill that thing enough times, I swear it. Yeah, why not? Hunter's Highway. You'd think it's actually some sort of stoner joke or whatever. And honestly, you'd kind of be half right. But it's actually more an emphasis that, well, we're high up. It's a highway. Alright? But it's also, in terms of, for instance, myself, a wonderful area that, or a wonderful means for a stoner to be able to get through a dangerous and treacherous areas such as the redwoods, right? Especially if, unlike myself, the stoner in question just happens to be mid-early game. They're not really equipped necessarily to be taking on an ogre or a freaking angry ass grizzly bear every chance the damn thing comes along. They definitely do not have a super warhorse or freaking named dogs that can rip off a one skull's arm in like one bite. Like I've already been impressed upon by both Inquisitor and Dante that apparently not everyone is me. I honestly don't quite understand exactly what they mean by that, beyond the fact that I'm a no-lifing gamer, but, yeah, right, like, it's not as if I do, like, Superman shit or anything like that. I'm just a little bit knowledgeable about what I do. I don't pretend to be the best. I'm just knowledgeable. Honestly, I hate that whole term, Mary Sue. Is it honestly, like, yeah, alright, I get the definition, but really, if you kind of just spend a lot of time studying one subject and you're really good at doing one specific thing, i.e. playing Conan Exile, then really are you actually Mary Sue, or are you just really specifically good at the game that you play? If you're good at every single game that you play, then I would kind of consider you a Mary Sue. But I'm definitely not good at every single game I play. Right, like, yeah, shooters, fine. PvP, no problem. Real-time strategy, okay. Racing games, not too much of an issue. Flight sims, space sims, yeah, sure. Puzzle stuff, that's where I might actually start to have a bit of difficulty. Stuff like, you know, shit like, for instance, like, you know, serious hand-eye coordination, like Guitar Hero and stuff like that. Yeah, not the best at it. I have a lot of friends that are way better at hand-eye coordination games like DDR and frickin' Guitar Hero and all that other stuff, right? And yes, I've played all those things. It's not as if, like I'm a complete jank dick that's not gonna play, like, you know, some fun games. Like, if it, like, I played Mario Party and all that other shit. You know, I can do all that stuff. Right? I'm more into survival games. That's more my niche. Right? Like, each to their own, I say. I don't know. All in all, right? I think we can kind of safely say that, yeah, like, get back to the original subject at hand. We've, I think, found as close as I can figure on, like, there was a rock face, and it was an area filled with a lot of iron. I could have thought that there was more, but as close as mental imagery as I have to, like, what I saw, I'd have to, again, replay the footage, right, like, on the YouTube channel or some shit like that to figure out exactly what the hell it was I was looking for, right, and I'm gonna have to be filtering through a lot of footage, so, fuck, right, but, yeah, could have sworn it looked different, right, like, if it's not, it's not, right, like, whatever, but, as all be all end all, I think we can safely say that, yeah, we kind of nailed it for now. God, I love that throw placement mod. Isn't that so great that I can do that? I can just put my dogs side by side, all cute and stuff. Right? None of this nonsense where, like, I could even actually line up all my caravan animals too. Like, Dio can be right beside his friends again. And Sanji and Rock can hang out side by side again. Alright. Happy times. Alright. Well, Twitch, we found Iron Valley, or is what I would consider as close to it as we can get at this time. And honestly, I don't know how much longer I'll be able to maintain streaming for. Like, it's already 10:56 at night, and probably should be going to bed sooner or later. Like, you think about it, I've been, yeah, a couple minutes. It'll be me streaming for what? 11 and a half hours. Yeah. Yeah, almost just over 13 hours, I think, give or take. So, with that being said, we're going to call it a win. All right. I'm going to update the follower goal and all that stuff. Thank you very much to all the people that helped me reach it. And yeah, we'll definitely, of course, be going higher. All right. And yeah, that being said, uh, we found Iron Valley. Tomorrow, iron mining and setting up some sort of established outpost in that region. That way we can start wholesale mining iron, because that's what we need. Anyway, so yeah, cut it off here. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Sleep tight, all that great stuff. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.